7 thrilling and scary shark mysteries. How terrible are the prehistoric sharks? What are the killer sharks that are enough to cry in the mystery of the billions of shark fins? What's the surprise here? Welcome to Wildlife Adventure. I don't know if any of you here have seen real sharks out here or not. Please comment your attendance right down in the comment section below. So dear friends, sharks have been long considered oceanic killers, one of the most dangerous animals on earth. With strong jaws, sharp teeth, sharks possess the ability to destroy prey in an instant. And recently, Wildlife Adventure has received countless requests from the audience wanting to learn more about this mysterious creature. So in today's video, let's join Wildlife Adventure to find out how sharks have surprising and scary facts. First, let's learn and discover about the most poetic prehistoric shark in the world. Mentioning this, everyone must immediately think of the Lord of Death, the once popular root of the ocean, Megalodon. Living between 16 and 2.6 million years ago, Megalodon is considered the largest shark ever to rule the earth and one of the largest vertebrate predators in natural history. With a huge body size that can weigh from 50 to 60 tons and a huge length of 18 meters, making them the most terrifying assassins. The frog is also enough to crush a mid-range car. However, the scariest thing about Megalodon is their set of teeth with a total of about 276 sharp teeth, with those up to 21 centimeters. It's like a giant meat grinder, and it can be said that the scary shark has caused creatures living at the same time to lose food and sleep. Not stopping there, Megalodon can also accelerate up to 70 kilometers per hour while hunting, so they have almost no rivals and become the greatest predator of that time. So you see, the full convergence of big, tall, and wide combos and all of the fast one, who can help? So it's not known whether their descendants are as scary as their ancestor. Let's discover together. Second, the most feared shark killers on the planet. So dear friends, it's not natural that people compare sharks to the king of the destruction or the killer of the sea. When they go anywhere, they spread the terror there, causing so many disappearances, mystery of massacres that shook the ocean. And it's even more terrifying when you have the misfortune of encountering the bull shark, a species of shark that can only live in brackish water in the estuary area. Sometimes they can even go to inland areas like Missouri, Kentucky in search of food and spread fear. With a weight of up to 300 kilograms, a length of about 4 meters and extremely strong teeth along with tender, cutting skills, plus a very aggressive nature that is not a medium form. But sharks have caused many problems, attack and damage in river and the United States. However, the most terrifying is the great white shark, one of the most dangerous predators on the planet. Any prey caught in its sight has almost no chance of survival. The body is 7.1 meters long and weighs 3.3 tons, about the size of a bus. This dangerous predator is very cruel. When hunting, they use their sharp sense to smell and detect the prey in their jaws with more than 300 sharp triangular teeth, similar to the large sperm whale. And most reported attacks around the world involve great white sharks. In addition, there are countless equally terrifying names that make people gasp in horror for the first meeting, such as the long-nosed sword shark with its distinctive serrated nose and sharp teeth. So just a single turn of the nose can injure the enemy, even stabbing the victim body unlucky. Equally terrifying is the mako shark, the most dangerous shark in the ocean, with a speed as fast as cutting 100 kilometers per hour, with a weight of up to 800 kilograms, and also the ugliest species with jaw scary teeth. This fish deserves to be called the most dangerous killer in the ocean, right? And next is a question that many of you are interested in. Third, do sharks lay eggs or give birth? Speaking of this, you would think that the sharks give birth, right? But in fact, they are egg-laying species. Even sharks are the largest egg-laying species in the world, with eggs up to 35 centimeters in size, equivalent to a pizza size. However, there's a special feature that is the eggs are nourished in the mother body until hatching, but when laid out in the wild, they're eaten immediately. With lots of male sharks can fertilize up to 12 embryos in one pregnancy. The eggs are then developed inside the mother shark's uterus and also hatch in her belly. Finally, the baby shark was willing to come out of the belly. This believes us that sharks are live birds. In addition, there's an even more interesting thing is that in the 12 previously fertilized chicks, even in the womb they will fight with each other. The stronger chicks will bite and swallow the weaker ones until only the last two are left and are burned. It sounds very cruel, right? But in the world of frog shark, this means that the last two sharks are the two most powerful individuals, strong enough to prove they can survive in the ocean, in the deep ocean. So even if they're just too young, and for those who don't know, the only shark that lays egg out of the body is the horn shark, and their eggs are so spelled. It's shaped exactly like a sharp drill bit. This particular shape makes it much easier for mother shark to hide their eggs and rock surfaces to prevent other predators from eating them. And next, let's learn about great dish that is only for the rich. Fourth, shark fins and haunting brutality. Dear friends, referring to the most luxurious cuisine in China, it's definitely impossible not to mention the famous nutritious dish, near and far, shark fin soup. One of the dishes symbolizing luxury and wealth that was only one reserved and the noble monarch, but today, only the super rich dare to enjoy this dish. In addition, this is also a dish that showed the class, flaunt the potential and elegance of the party host. Shark fin soup was invented by a Song emperor in the 10th century to flaunt his power and wealth to his courtier during a banquet. Since then, this dish has been seen as one of the symbol of the class and well favored by the today's rich Asian class. In China, a cup of shark fin soup sells for about $65 to $100. Even hammerhead shark fins cost up to $500 USD for nearly half a kilogram. However, few people know that behind the luxurious nutritious dish is the horrifying carnage of mankind with shark. Specifically, every year, nearly 100 million sharks are caught ashore to have their fins removed, and even more terrible when they are returned to the sea with such a wounded body. So terrible, I shudder to think. Fish fins are an important part of them, just like we humans who have their arms cut off and they live or die, nothing more. Many fish are still alive, but many fish with injured body weight and have gradually sunk into the ocean because they cannot swim and die from blood loss or preying on other fish. So this has caused the number of individuals of the species to decrease by 99%. In addition, according to the Jakarta Post, Indonesia produces only 486 tons of dry shark fins per year. Despite protests and ban from the government, shark fishing is still happening every day and is out of control. Also, because of excessive exploitation and cruelty, many places have called a boycott or this dish, even in China or Hong Kong. And if you agree with the above ban, don't forget to comment to protect shark to spread that message to more people. Next, let's come to the most terrifying pleasures in the world. Fifth, gaping at the whole of the rock, raising a pet is a shark. So it's true that anything can happen in this world, right? After raising lions, tiger, chimpanzee, crocodiles, compact as pet, even ocean killers dare to raise them, and a pet is really helpless then. You all know that in the past few years, sharks have become one of the indispensable pets of the super rich, showing their authority and playfulness. Although caring for them is very complicated and expensive, when a common shark costs several tens of thousands to several $100,000, and the law does not prohibit owning them, then excluding some protected species such as the great white shark, not to mention the cost of swimming pool that can cost from $50,000 to $1 million and $100 million to buy, and lowly aquarium maintenance. In general, rich people always have very interesting and confusing hobbies, right? How about you? How do you feel about keeping the seagull in the house? Let me know what you think about in the comment section below. And it doesn't stop there. Many people have even more blood in their brains, even going down to the swimming pool with the neo sharks. Six, pride and experience of swimming with sharks. So dear friends, our movie about man-eating shark makes swimming next to a bloodthirsty shark something we all dread, right? However, that did not stop the plain spirit of this dire daredevil. When they want to be closer to the baby shark, of course, they have to dive in and swim with the people to cross their eyes. One of the most heart-pounding experience for shark fans is locking yourself in iron cages to see first-hand great white sharks. During the tour package lasting several days, visitors will be 100% guaranteed to see great white sharks with safety equipment such as oxygen tanks, sturdy cages, ensuring that their teeth are safe, shark can't bite. This is an extremely hot service available in many seas, such as Paddle in Australia, Isla in Mexico, Oahu in Hawaii, Ganba in South Africa, or the Tiger Sea of the Bahamas, etc. And if you want to experience the feeling of swimming directly with sharks, then to ensure the peace of mind, visit Oslo, Cebu in the Philippines to swim with the whale sharks, a super large creature. Giant has a length of 10 to 12 meters and weight up to 30 tons. Coming to the service, visitors only need to use food to attract fish and swim along. Fortunately, there's very general sharks only eating aquatic species, such as shrimp and fish, so you can safely swim around with them without having to equip an iron or glass cage like the usual shark tours, and then feel free to check in live. I don't know if it's safe or not, but 30 tons of it swallow me in its mouth, I would die then. If anyone is willing to take part in this crazy challenge, please come and let's go to see who's the bravest. Finally, let's come to the weirdest fish that you won't believe in are real. You know, sharks have this and that of kind thing. Besides sharks with sharp jaws and fierce appearance, there are also countless species of sharks that are very strange but also very cute. For example, the horned shark looks very prominent thanks to the sharp spines next to the dorsal fin that can help them protect themselves from the predators. Equally strange is the parent species that was born a shark that preferred to be a pig. Oxynotes santrina belongs to the order anglerfish, with pig lets out and gurgling sounds when put out of the water. So in addition to the name shark, they are also known. Au contrary to the usual supergiant physique, we also have to roll our eyes at the lovely small body of the smallest member of the killifish family, the shark Amlotopterus perii, with its body length. It's only about 20 centimeters long and usually only occurs in limited areas of the Caribbean Sea of Colombia, so it's extremely rare then. However, the most versatile when it comes to the fish that has been albino has one eye that looks like a product of this Photoshop. But in fact, the strange fish was found in the belly of an alder shark when it got caught in the net of the fishermen sailing through the Maluku province of Indonesia. And as you have seen, the shark is milky white and has only one eye in the center of its head due to a deformity. The rest, the fins and the outer part of its body are already formed. And also, today scientists are finding many species of two-headed motor shark around the globe starting in 2008, when a fisherman caught two-headed blue shark in Rios off the coast in Australia. In 2013, a girl fisherman in Florida, USA, discovered a two-headed fetus in the womb of the bull shark they caught. And by far, the blue shark is the species that has almost like two-head individuals because the mother shark can carry 50 babies at a time in her belly. And most recently, Spanish scientists found two-headed Atlantic swallowtail cat shark embryos among hundreds of shark raised after medical research. So this is the first case of a shark spawning two-head discovered. The fish is really weird then, they look like monster out of a legend. So dear friends, recently we have learned and discovered many thrilling, interesting, and equally scary mysteries about the shark, one of the most dangerous and terrifying gods in the world. Which sure do you feel impressed with the most? Please don't forget to comment to express your views and thoughts. If you like this video, please give Wildlife Adventure one like and subscribe to the channel to always be the first one to watch the great videos from Wildlife Adventure every day. Thank you for watching the video. For now, say goodbye and I'll see you soon in the next program.